हेर्दै एकचोटि कस्तो आइरहेछ मैले यसको ट्राई गर्छु
रहेछ रहेछ ल
लाइभै हो
हेलो
हुँ
वाइ थिच न
पढ्न कस्तो डिले हुन्छ क्या त्यहाँ बौला आएछ आएछ ल
सिम कडा ओ माय गॉड
ल
ए अलिकति डिले हुँदो रहेछ भर्खर भने वाइ थिच न भनेर
डिले हुन्छ 15-20 सेकेन्ड ढिला हुन्छ कि डिले हुन्छ क्या अब त्यो उनी गर्न आएन मलाई कसरी
ठ्या कस्तो सुनिँदो रहेछ मलाई म गीत गाउँछु ल एउटा कस्तो सुनिँदो रहेछ हेर्छु
पर्दैन भने
गाइदिउँ ए अलिकति डिले हुँदो रहेछ
मैले उसलाई पनि बोलाइरहेको थिएँ उत्सवलाई पनि बोलाइरहेको थिएँ आऊ अहिले बेलुकातिर आऊ भनेर के गर्दा उत्सव क्या उत्सव क्या हाम्रो एक्सटेन्सन हो त श्रेष्ठ क्या
ए उत्सव भने ए एक्सटेन्सनको मैले उत्सव पुन्टु भने हाम्रो फेरि कलेजको उत्सव भने
त्यसो त बोलेकै छैन धेरै भइसक्यो
उत्सव भने ए एक्सटेन्सनको मैले उत्सव पुन्टु भने हाम्रो फेरि कलेजको उत्सव भने आँखो म त मायालाई भेट्नलाई मनको प्यास उसँग मेट्नलाई साइलो चार घरे माया नमारे
हेर्दै कस्तो आइरहेको थियो सरलाई
ओइ मेरो आवाज त कस्तो सही सुनिँदो रहेछ त यार सिङ्गर रहेछ म राम्रो त छ नि यस्तै त हो नि स्ट्रिम हुने भने कस्तो चाहिँ हुनु पर्यो एचडीमा प्ले हान्दिरहेको छु क्लियर छ अब त्यही त हो नि
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started.
Expectations are rising, decibel levels are rising. It's quite something.
De Bruyne. Fernando Torres. And Torres! Volpato. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Messi. Succumbs to the pressure. Now it's Berardi. Saka. Bastoni. Belletti. Oh, delicate chip through. He can run onto that. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And he was quick to react. Quarter of an hour played. Messi! Messi! Goal! Barcelona! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Zaire Emery gets across and deals with it. Pulisic. Great work on the overlap. That has been knocked clear. And here's a chance. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And here's De Bruyne. He's gone for goal. Oh, he has leathered that.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
For Pato. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Zaire Emery plays the game a step ahead of almost any. Can he finish? He has done it! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Belletti. For De Bruyne. Beckham. Saka. De Bruyne. Here's Messi. Oh, nice touch. And Messi! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet. He rises! Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the 2 sides is the happier. And he's intervened well there. And it's Berardi. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Toljan. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He could be in here. Neuer can pick that up.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Beckham. Played out to the right. And here's De Bruyne. Belletti. De Bruyne. He's had a shot. Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Barcelona dishing out what has been nothing short of an absolute mauling. The game is surely already in the bag. But there is plenty for the boys to talk about during half-time.
बरु म ब्याकग्राउन्डमा
We
पढाइदिउँ
are already promptly back on the way.
जा भने पढ्न जा म त अहिले भइन्छ
Tolyan,
अघि नै जान्छु भन्दाखेरि राख्छ अब तँ जा
can he
भन्दाखेरि
get
म
onto
तिमीलाई
this? Pulisic.
अब त त्यो काम सकियो
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
ट्रायल हो
Berardi. And they can counter here.
बस्छु
Good running, strong and purposeful.
बसेर
It's
गोली
Fernando
मार्दा हुन्छ शान्त भइरहेको
Torres! Oh, denied at the last.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Payback.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Sassuolo looking to go forward now. Messi receives it in a wide position. He's in space and looking for options. And a header! In for the pieces! And he hits the net! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And yes, it's him again. It's become a case of men against boys. Oh, no question,
Welcome
that's
to
a
my
foul.
stream, guys. जो है नि वेलकम टु माई स्ट्रिम हैन आज चाहिँ यसो बसेर गेम खेल्नु अनि त के गर्ने
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
म चाहिँ आज
Zaire Emery receives it in a good position here. Real
त
chance!
कोही को हुनुहुन्छ हेलो आइ ल ल ल गरम गरम हेलो आइ गरम
More and more pressure on the ball here.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 28.997 spettatori.
There will be a throw-in. That is very well defended.
के रे मैले अहिले भर्खर मेरो दिमागमा एकदम राम्रो आइडिया
Time and again they are repelled.
तिम्रो के यो
Ball's gone out of
स्ट्रिमरहरू
play.
हुन्छ नि अहिले ठुल्ठुला स्ट्रिमरहरू तिनीहरूको त म्यासेज च्याटहरूमा के सोधिरहेको हुन्छ अनि रिप्लाई गरिरहनुपर्छ नि त मड्सहरू राख्छ नि होइन उनीहरूले
Foot in.
त्यो मड्सहरू बट बनाइदियो भने के हुन्छ बटले पनि रिप्लाई गर्ने कि एआईले पर्सनलाइज म्यासेज
कामै लाग्यो
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evidence annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
तिमीलाई कस्तो स्ट्रिममा कस्तो कुरा तिमीले हेरेर बस्छ
The fullback is in acres of space here.
मिल्छ तिम्रो स्ट्रिममा बटहरूलाई
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
हेराइदिनु
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
नजाने कुरा के गर्छ
Zaire Emery. Belletti. Messi. No, he's not getting past him there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 7. Numero
दुईजनाको
45.
बिचमा मलाई बेइज्जत
Lasciano
हान्यो
in campo per il numero
दुईजनाको कसले
99.
हेरिरहनु भएको छ
Il
स्ट्रिम
numero 17.
मेरो दिमाग सबै ठिक ठाउँमा
गोली अभि त सबले हेर्छ मान्थ्यो अहिले पुरो पराको
Messi being hunted in packs.
Yeah.
Great chance!
कसले हेर्छन्
No
अनि
mistake!
हाई भन्छु हेलो
आज
पुज्न
आज
With that, he takes home the match ball.
के
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
मेरोमा अलिकति ढिलो छ त्यही भएर मैले ढिलो रियाक्ट गरेको
Back into the middle. Oh, that was vital. Beckham. Now it's Torres. And it's Belletti. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. And the counter is on. And here's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's tidy.
चालीसानै पाठ गर्छ के भने
Verdi.
के भन्नु
Zaire Emery with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 9 viene sostituito con il numero 24.
के बोल्या त्यो म के बोल्या भाइ
Decent progress down the left. And here's Torres. De Bruyne. And here's Messi. And Messi! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Showing good feet. And he's had a hit. Tolyan gets it away.
यदि यसको स्क्रिन हेरिरहनु भएको छ पहिले भने भन्दा ठुलो बेरोजगार खोलेर यसको चित्त बुझाउनलाई मात्र राखिरहनु भएको छ भने चाहिँ ठिक छ छेउमा खोलेर राखेर आफ्नो काम गरिरहनु भएको छ
It's a good foot
त्यही
in there.
गर्ने नै त्यही हो मैले नि अहिले त्यही नै गरेको छु
Now it's Messi.
हुन्छ साथीको नाताले मैले चाहिँ
And it's Belletti.
हेरिदिरहेको
Deep cross.
That's good defensive concentration.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
राम्रो साथी हुनु रहेछ हजुर पनि
Bastoni wins the duel. And time is up. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling.
दुईजना मध्ये एउटा साथीले हेरे त्यो पनि सुरुदेखि हेरेको मै छु जसले जे भने पनि है मै हो है 1 नम्बर चाहिँ ऊ 3 जना हुनुहुँदो रहेछ सलाम मोबाइलबाट आएको नभने फेरि जस्तो कसैले नि म्यासेजै गरेन नि म त म बोल्दिनँ भयो छोड
This one.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here, the followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. We have already started here. Now it's Darwin. Chow spots it and intercepts. Kvaratskhelia.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done. We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Darwin. Julie. He's picked his way through. He won't be happy with that one. That is Conte. Barcelona have had the ball in promising areas, but nothing to show for it. And the counter is on. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Messi with the foul. Now it's Messi. Belletti, he's got away. Messi, showing good feet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. De Bruyne. Well, that's a little loose. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's having a go! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
De Bruyne clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Beckenbauer. So we're still where we started right now. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Darwin. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Looking for the run. Messi. There's no flag. Van Bouten clears it away. Kante does really well to win the ball there. Darwin can be a real threat inside the box. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Pirlo. Muscular approach does pay off here. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. He's not got that quite right. Chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Bastoni. Saka. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chips it through. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Zaire Emery. De Bruyne. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Zaire Emery. Belletti. Now it's Messi. And he's taking no chances there. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, this looks sharp. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, perfectly... Nunez! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He is through here. Up he goes! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Xiao. And it's Messi. Oh, and he's through the middle. Beckenbauer. And now the breakaway. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, such a clever touch. Khan has that under control. Messi. De Bruyne. Now it's Messi. And they're quick to get it back. Conte. And it's half-time here. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, they've probed away steadily and would appear to have found a weak link down their right-hand side.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are back on the way.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And here's Messi. Played back in. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. De Bruyne. To Beckham. Saka. Kvaratskhelia. Zaire Emery. Belletti. Zaire Emery. Back into the middle. He's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I said, can he put it away? And he hits the net! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Conte.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.628
And it's Belletti.
espectadores.
Just about up to the hour now. Played back in. De Bruyne. Belletti. Real chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Saka. De Bruyne. And Zaire Emery. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, super find. Now it's Kante. Has a goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Pirlo. Beckham with a definite foul there. It is a fantastic goal. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And here's Messi. And it's Belletti. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Now it's Darwin. Out to the right. And he's managed to get free. Julie. Corner then. And we have our very first corner. It's a pretty loose pass. Strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Gavi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Julie. Can he get it through?
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And the header! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Zaire Emery.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Gavi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
Well, we're looking at somewhere in the region of 25 to 30 yards. That won't intimidate this guy.
That's at the end. Barcelona pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody,
Without a doubt, it is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Works it forward.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's managed to get free. Has a go! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
That's ruffled a few. Big chance! That is decidedly lacking.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Passing nice and neat, just eases him off the ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Stood up well to him there. Tony Adams, now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
And Torres! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Belletti. In with a header! Hernandez. And here's Torres. And that's really well manoeuvred. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Kane. Now the finish! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
He's looking for the runner here. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Clips it so gently. Your impression so far, Jim?
Barcelona have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Wilshere. That has been cut short. Kvaratskhelia. And here's Torres. Wilshere. Oh, this looks sharp. And he opts to go forward. Neymar. Wilshere is in a really good position out wide. No, that's been intercepted. Pedri. And here's Torres. Beckham proves too strong. Almost half an hour in now. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, Red, nice interception.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And he's got his cross in, and he was quick to react. Pedri. Messi has it out wide and in space. Oh no, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Goes in for the header! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he's being shifted off it. Neymar. Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. He's in space and looking for options. And here's Messi. Oh, there's a probing ball. Zaire Emery. And he's intervened well there. No, again there's no way through. Pedri is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, good ball, shots on here. And there's the end of the first half.
Barcelona are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And once more he proves rigid and robust. And it's Belletti. He has found the way through. Oh, that was vital.
Barcelona making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Fernando Torres. And here's Torres. And he was alert to it.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the...
Kvaratskhelia! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And here's Messi. And Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And here's Messi. Rodri wins the duel this time. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's onside. Jorginho. Beckham. Shapes to shoot. Now it's Torres. Torres providing an outlet on that flank. Zaire Emery. Wilshere! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Beckham. And it's Belletti.
The attendance for this match was
Pedri.
71,649.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Messi.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Messi. Can he latch on to this? Can he finish? Fernando Torres. And that's another good win of the ball. That has not gone well. Pedri. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Belletti. Messi. Real chance! Yes! And the the lead is extended still further. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pedri. Half an hour gone in the second half. To Jorginho. Hernandez. And here's Messi. Messi. And the shot! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Kvaratskhelia.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia has it in a wide position. And the shot! Wilshere. Barcelona are almost home and dry now. Kvaratskhelia. Caught offside that time.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
Time then for the first
Wilshere.
substitution of the game.
Number 33. Zaire Emery.
You can
Coming
never
on
be
the
short of
field,
runners into space,
number
as long
8,
as the space left behind is filled.
Number 14. De Bruyne.
Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much...
Oh, shooting chance! Koundé.
2
De Bruyne.
minutes has been indicated.
Jorginho is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Pedri, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's that, the end. Barcelona can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And here's Mbappe.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he welcomes it in. Deftly away. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Beckham, and it's Kane. Beckham, great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Kane. That looks a cracking ball. And he's managed to get free. Goal! Arsenal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Vinicius Junior.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Beckham. Vinicius Junior! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Sane will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Picked out brilliantly. It's Kane! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And here's Torres. Oh, he's found support out wide. Zaire Emery. Hit into the middle. Adams tries to clear. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. He's cut it out.
Vinicius Junior, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed.
And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Fernando Torres is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And it's hoisted clear. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Mbappe looking to add to his goal. And he was quick to react. Fiddles it through. Mbappe gets into some space. Odegaard. Kane! Now it's Messi. He is through here. Short changes him with that pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ah, that's a fine interception. Danger averted for now. And it's Beckham.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Great hit! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Fernando Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. Messi with the short one. Decent hit! And he's there to get it away. Zaire Emery. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, smashing header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And no, that was never going to make it. Mbappe, and it's Kane. Odegaard. That's been cut out, well played. And we've reached half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
Here we go again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Zaire Emery. Oh, that's a key interception. Beckham. Messi. He can get that clear. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Shapes to shoot! It's there! The second half sparked straight into life.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Shot a goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Vinicius Junior pinches it off him. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Beckham. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vinicius Junior. Oh, and he's through the middle. Saliba cuts it out. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Zaire Emery has it in a wide position.
The attendance for this match was 62,005.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team...
He's had a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Vinicius Junior!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter. There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Zaire Emery can see things others simply cannot. And that has been knocked clear. Has a shot! Oh, belter! About as smooth as it gets. Barcelona are back in business. He has given that the lot. Bang!
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 4, Kane.
Time then
Number
for the first
18,
substitution of the game.
Sane.
We have
Number
ourselves
13,
a real game here.
Odegaard.
Yeah, it's a very good
Number
contest with
5,
two very good sides, and with such great individual
Number
talent on show,
33,
it could go either way.
Calafiori. Coming
No
on
way
the
through,
field,
so back it comes.
Number 21.
Oh, the ball's run
Robert
loose here.
Lewandowski. Number 10, Messi.
De Bruyne,
Number 17,
over to the left.
De Bruyne.
Always onto this.
22,
And the whistle's gone, presumably for
Number
offside.
19, Hernandez.
Lewandowski wins the duel this time. Now it's Messi. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Now it's Messi. Now it's Torres. And he's got the beating of his man.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And yes, it's him again. Arsenal take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Pedri. That's cause for mild irritation. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Goes searching with that cross. Turns and goes back. De Bruyne! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Arsenal could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
There will be 5
Just seeing the
minutes
board
added
now,
time.
it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Gives it back. Messi. For De Bruyne. Mbappe. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Rice, Saliba, Hernandez. Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that's that. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message...